special ice nsuo de what to emu yesi hei eno bi pepepe na osahye ni mu enti kwa wo so pe special ice tiedi ni bio special ice ya so no so krogen wapom de hu hia yen enti ye ne se ne be beboa ama wo no mu a yare bia nkwanko ba sia so ne so kama pa any was special drink flavors in the bebre the simenu a special fun time de papa your tangerine orange and afufuru pii wo ho a eno so edi ahimu pa wo madaro man na no pay ye hia ye ba ababedi nkomo na ene minu bedi nkomo kakra bi ansa na ye hye dwumadi na se e ma ne kankro ni puntu nti mampani see something say something mampani se me yenye spectators ye citizens and se be citizen a me hu bibi na se nko yi a I'll see it and say it me nya ne tie na se bi a me dwene se me tia mpanyifo na so betumi aboa ye be ne sa na etumi ahwe amana kɔ n'anim pa ɛna no pen komo me bebe die no ɛyɛ me ne bresam enkomo me no bebe ka ho asɛm no ɛyɛ bibi a wo hwɛ me no brada fam tuma bɛbɔ me dia no ma ye nyina nsɔre waka na nipa kuma bi ne ye bi a egu wo man Ghana ɛsɛ wo man Ghana no sɛ nipa kuma no ye mpam ho ntama na ma ne nyina wate sababa kai a baye bosumi mienu abesinkoni baye na wotwe ise bosumi ni abesinkoni anaso na wotwe kakra abesinkoni betina afie he ya e kan say ankwankwo bi pese menkubinya ankwankwo bi abro obo man no sanke yehu na ke tubi to na mo a anka IMF na ke yenko me ka ho asem no bitemdi enye se mi wera fi ye da so ye hwehwemu ade afane ba hodo a ekoso ntia yema oil company se wa ma no ne A2 oil organa ha no wo mu ku oman no esa de Ghana for kakra bi nipa be ye dubi aduonu bi a ye di brama wo munti no wo man no ahwere billions of dollars aye taxes som de mayen na tie mesa ka obio nansa na meka wo no ebra France mampani Macron eba Ghana no is the first French president here waba o my Ghana mu mampani na do kasem bi o se ehun hia se Africa and Ghana with all our natural resources no ye ko Europe eko pache so o man sika eko sika ansa na yadidi no into oka Africa beyond aid and Ghana beyond aid ya mampani kan ye no se Ghana ya ebobo ya ho branya fa ne be sika ansa na yadidi look at it your gold your diamond your bauxite your manganese your timber your fertile land your oil na sekra ya lithium etanya hwekra no natural resources amaka nya be 8 ya wonchene 9 anka esi esu hia kwa na so nipa bi ne ye nti the country is sinking because of some few people nipa ketwa bi nene samukai asama be kan bribi abesin kono se wan a etu oil awo Ghana ha no anye ne kan yo anye ye ne kan ye so mo fa sese kan mayen wo mo no mo say oil revenue a wo mu benya no eno so no begina e de ma de sese wo mo de mayen na corporate income tax de o mo ka kire ye ni o ama yeso ya gitu mu aye ho kratasam GPC gina ya na mu aye ma ye no be sa ka o kakra bi na me ka wi a ma kansam bi that so am ye hu say there are some few people in Ghana here me pese ba yeso word bi they are killing the country tie de o mo ka kire ne say sa jubilee food be etu oil no se omutu oil no na se womunya $18 billion sika won be ma yen se oman a oil ye dia no womunya $18 billion wo ba ye 2.56 billion tie so mutu oil no na so munya revenue of $18 billion Ghana oil ne ye dia de sense ye ni fidie a ye de betunti no omo mu fidie na ba e ba betu enti so mutu wie na so munya $18 billion Ghana a oil ye dia no omo ma ye $2.56 billion na sesika no mo de ba ma ye no na ye hwe kwase esa betumi aka unim no mutu yae omutua mu $928 million pe and do $1 billion omoka so me $2.6 billion so munya $18 billion revenue oh you know omutu no mu a and they got the $18 billion but omutua mu $928 million omutu and do $1 billion now unim what was some to oil liwie na some that amount of money na you will be a friend additional oil entitlement a sunset fangu ni ye dia na oil no mu na etuo ama projected revenue ka some sabe to aka no omusa kantino some 2.56 billion we are on be some another $100 million additional $100 million and one de my say oh oil near 2 year no ye ka se bama mu say na mo ne yatumi anya ne sa nti no ye de $100 million e ka ho e de amamo na sesi kana som de my no tie ne ye pa GPC na gina na mu ade bibia gu ho de my say ye nso ye nkone kwaji sika no som de bama ye nti no wo manya ese esa ka ye de e tietia ase asase wura na me de masase ama obi na waye kua no ayabunu anasa busa na de akoba ne say as of first quarter 2018 as $100 million ya additional oil entitlement I say yenya no there was a letter from Ministry of Finance directing GRA say sika no mo nkwaje. There was a letter from Ministry of Finance to GRA say $100 million and no additional oil entitlement or some of the no me and conquer this sika. Now the story like letter no ye nya letter ni di wo ho ye be pasting na one after the other sika no so ahwere yen na onim say me no ka say no Oko Jubilee field ho a fan wo a wo matu no oil revenue no is amounted to $30 billion. Ghana for your oil companies na betu no is amounted to $30 billion. Omo ka so munya $18 billion omo mama ye $2.56 billion say e sika de amaye no wo man tia o Omuchiamu $928 million and do $1 billion. Additional oil entitlement and you say somebody $100 million bano. We got somebody from Ministry of Finance to write a letter directing GRA says can mom coach it. I didn't. The interest of woman there way. And now oil companies we want to oil to the tune of $30 billion. Omen ya double of $18 billion. Almost double. It's anya shekurano. Some may more than $6 billion. That's some of them may. Asika se Ghana oil ye dia no. Says can ye dia. Enyo mo dia ye dia. Omo cham $928 million pe. Na o ken kan tani bia. And I'm raho. And some year me so deep say, I am in Hundia Minka you say, yeah, you want nipa bonny for Ghana hapa. They are deceiving the president. When the baby, esan say sika na eso mutua 2.56 billion na eso mutua no yes ye kokoje no wonu advice of my president sata me head nam IMF e pa chew e pe $3 billion meanwhile woma betu ye oil a sika som de maye no 2.56 billion almost 3 billion na ye hwe IMF no say sika kro na ye de da ho a ye sika se ye gye no eno ye yi ani ene ne nam ye pa chew ana ye the basic debt exchange program Pashine sika ya de satoto so e Ghana ha meanwhile sika no wo ho esese ya gi ya de ye oil companies dey say tuya but there's some few people asemo ka che mampani ni say ye ko IMF yi se koba se ebia ye da omoka ebe ha adwene ebe ma IMF fo approve ye yini ma ye enti enyame yen enka eno na e compare Ghana Revenue Authority fortune letters bi de call ye because the case was before court. I sank say to me says cano. But a son is an advisor, a free pennyphobia or GRA. Any Minister of Finance in any some few other people in the case was withdrawn, yet we are suddenly free court. Now him. One more abuya no. Say I am a former agree or my say first trench of Sikanaba and I'm a boy. Yanko Jessica Crawford de Yakane. Minimum advice almost Sunday my president view. As some of catch a man penny in say. Sir Mampeni, ya pin Ghana, ya tata Juma Konsi ya G, yes, sir, revenue some of the Mayan income, corporate income tax some of the Mayano. See, ya see, ya just says Sikana. A bed drive away foreign investors. I see a tata foreign investors. And to foreign investors and for musica MMA or many. Look at it. What it say me social scenario ye pa. Abra see a kwaji ni ko IMF no. Wo se see a kasi e kwaje tuon sikana e so de ma a legitimate Ghana money no. E see e kwaje no. See e kwaje a ya kasi e kwaje a IMF for beka say na enti IMF for approve that's the advisor and someone ato something na that someone some few people with the GRA so Minister of Finance any Nkrumah bi ekọ kan ye na enu nti ye din IMF sika na ye wi enti enkoje sika mo say twa mo ka che mampani say si akase ko je sika na on bakase ye tata foreign investors and foreign investors Magana like seriously look at the way some few people are destroying this country few people now hey yo metina sia sometimes ana metia me ya me obisa wodwene dodo anya saa oso kasa of passion anya saa me nya kwantena ha da bia ebedu brebi no na bia na menti TV so bio mini ho na se yanka ne da na se de woye no yensanka na akirema ehuna mane a metina sakasa a me hu yanka sabe na e too late na de atie ne se companies all Ghana umutu oil no tie ani ayrahu samo omo se Jubilee field ho no say ehon nya profitable bio enu nti ehon no omu tumi production nkoye nti na omu etumi entua ye corporate income tax no but remember say corporate income tax no mo say 18 billion omu nya production a year for 18 billion no omu do 30 billion abro so kra abro so extra $12 billion enti for so ni so ade a wo hwe kwanso benya 18 na wanya 30 no emro so almost double of the now hwehwe no and almost say we've connived with some Ghana pennyfo bi no say Jubilee field ho no ho no and yield bi papa bi abio ska bi anfiri ho ma bio enti no e be din so betumi tua meanwhile samusi ade na baby amutu oil ne ho nya adentina andadako obi apato auto shares wo baby a mo se mutu oil no e say muntumi nya revenue no munya se revenue no aho kro no ano anadako e wo ho anadako field no eyi oil mo pese mo to shares wo mu adentira ade we mi say me no a me yamu betu nti me no Nkrumah pre ho a na me so me se mu hwe bi ma me na me so mfa nkosie o ma eti mu no enya nwanwa se bo chairman bi to me ka say wo ton adwuma bi efa e de ma South Africa company o no mo na all front to ama manane for say o mo mra meto na board of directors no chairman for no eyen sem bebre enti e betena sese ya man penise Ghana beyond aid say yakopre esu say IMF for $3 billion na say ma oil companies abetu oil to the tune of $30 billion Ghana for your oil na ye dey say omuno mo fa mayen na ye Ghana for kakra bi board chairman for any ministers bi ni na akambom na omo edi sa foreign companies yi na omo wi Ghana na omo bu Ghana faso ukwa brochira everything you buy you pay your tax bibi out your tax adeti e ya husa adeti ye ma o mani ye mo bo because of the selfish interest of some few people inti wonim enhwemu bi akoso de guso koso na edin epie ba no any role a obia play so ye bo chairman of GRO so ye bo chairman o so ye hwan na ye GRO so wo minister of finance o edin pie any role a obia play e wo this e would this me hu no e ba bonten e ba bia nya be na meka e be free different source bi na sa bre no and e be hu say there are some few people in Ghana here and can say to me chi omo pa e ko jail omo 2 million years omo kura ye nya na omo samra mo ma ye ni mre mo ma ye nsore na ankorankore bi ese o man no ankorankore bi says $30 billion ni nyina kwa abrochire nti Ghana nyemu $3 billion nyemu $4 billion no aye sika enya besie bi e kopa ya o kire bi ebetua ye tu infa chichiro ma ne mama ne nyeyi enti abetra sa ni ahwe ne sa amara ko ne sa I'm sorry kakri amekan me de besia na ensem a we chiri ba no edoso papa ensem a ebobo ba no eya kese bebre na mampani yi wo adwempa na mom wa point isi bi appointees ni bi omo ma woni magu ase omo dadao omo kan no kura nkyerɛw ebrepa mu no omo din beba uro mo play nyina ebeba na ba ebi hu de besi mamu nyina chia no pai etwa hu ba abiyafo beba obetena se am ye di nkomo na yahwe so no ma ne bekɔ ne se ana montwan ye ba esi ai Agya adishimama yetwa ho kobai ekonom special ice nsuo kakra ene no special drink ne kakra se ne be ya pressure no be kofam na ana nipa boto na nipa ebasa esanse wodwene ne ne bi ho a wotumi hunu se ya na yeku ye ho wonu se okos Nkwanta South hono mu babia Ghana for kra yen sase aye wo no ye dey lease for 50 years na per agreement ye no per agreement ye no 1 acre bia $5 for 50 years. Yes. The amount for 1 acre of land. They are leasing for $5 for 50 years. Ghana. Nti bedu baby no. Ye no asasine ye de anso ahoho na beton amaye. Ano pese o hweme a me ma ho kwan bi ama o ka aye mono. Aha bi o ka ho a me nsuro. So wodwendwene se o ka betumi aye den na gina kwan so a wo de achia na nye ya. Bia betumi de akọ aye Fix My Right Company Limited. Sajuma kwese me kan che wo se. So ka ne te say ye manual, say automatic. Say ye V8, say saloon. Say eye car kese set say body na say engine na say gearbox na biara waka ho biara no what they call Fix My Right Company Limited for nchen a on be fix o ride na ma na what you dey to kwan e bia dey akọ baabi amesi wa che kutu fabra the to we mumpo no be boa atumi kutu e dey aba no aba be ye enso dey amam na ndi jesam ne say to we no kre free ukoto kan dey aba shop no e free on be so agebre ayama okama enti se dia wo de koye no ebe pie no na ye mu no prekope na nije sam akonso de se esanse wo mo obre no mo nim die enti no ansa na kan be duru ho no mo diagnose ehu bibia body works pa de ni jai kana mo ase den uhu awon hye no so se wo kana ombe fe enti misrew bo modia sawdo wani be kire Fix My Right Company Limited for no be fix so kana ma ama hu say yes say aburuchiri no mo ye kana ese dem pa Ghana etumi ye mane ye na wo mo ewo article me say wo mo Fix My Right for no ewo odoko police quarters no hoside na wo mu ewo na omo ben Accra Academy Accra aka ya Accra aka ya omo ben ho pe na Atiko Junction so omo gwa filling station na chi pe na obetuma from ewo 0303 944 880 0303 944 880 and 020 222 7660 020 222 7660 and 0540 556 020 556 020 Fix My Right is mean control say wo car no on be finish no and kama ama nyama nyina so akoso ye e de ama pa on website www.fixmyrightghana.com www.fixmyrightghana.com na wonso otumi akosiesi wo car no ama no afefe kama na ena no pay ma me wish obi birthday wish bi wa ma me fantum am say belated mpo wonyemfie nwotwe enra eye ewurabena dudua ampoma asiedu oku school our Light Academy. The Light Academy do school nya fi nwotwe enra na na woda. It's happy belated birthday if you wanna na o papa o mame ene abusua ni nyina ho ina no pay o mo de birthday surunku emaw anope so man fasa ho kwan yi na me mame mako kuma se mako anope me chiao mo achi me to nka che ene me wie pe me frew ne di nkomo phone so ate anti pina man ye mame ese me ko hwe mame pa o de bia me de mo no ne ko na so ye den a beko aha beko pa na makoko sra me mame nom sense omosombo mame ye papa pa ena no pay ya sompa a legal practitioner ya legal practitioner wa ben ewo emremu ofidua kwanta skase mu nso wa ben ya o menchen ewa ha and Honorable Clement Wilkinson ono ayega West Abankrachi wono so ewa ha and afi Matthias Bonzo ewuraku Boatin wono so Governor International Relation Expert wono so ewa ha na enche hwe kwanse His Excellency Sampiali enso bewe kayensa na fi ya chance obi send me message and reply say ja you seems to be down enyamia na se yeti omemu na se wakanifo a eye atrofo adadafo a sane ebekọ no womo a anwini ye ho meka kanifo a menka mampani anase bia ba nipa bia mampani yi wo mo so mo mane nko nanim no wo mo ne ye omo ye eku oman na ese me boto ese se mimi nye opportunity ni nko hyew e ma sa sika a hwere ye no me nkwaje hu twobo eni dabi ti meboto ara sense me makura susa but still life must still go on and no pay abejafo ma munyina akwa ba na yebedi nkomo yebehwe kwa Nkrumah park yesi yasi awie ehwa ye fe na yahwe domahene samokan onunyafo jeche kwesi nsam a eno so court ku awdora kasa fa ho yenhwe na entuminya hu bibi yenye ne ho anwa nsam bebre eno so yebedi hu enkomo na ya okokrohwe se yewura alakoche matin kire se ono ne hihya ahodo a wode ban saka Ghana fo yetie ya anka yene sanka yene nam IMF research kai ha the policies and the ideas yetie ya anka eno so na yebekọ ne yakwakohwe ne mahodo bi nso ekoso MPP amayuku no one ma pretty brave for mampani no Kwabena Japan ono enche I think somewhere next week and obeda ono ne campaign adi ewo Nkrumah ya na Dr. Laji Maumia so akasa Dr. Maumia say ebra 2012 o sacrifice say ne bibia de ma MPP party no na ebinom ema excuses sabre no o say 2012 bra ono kai aba ye to ye 2012 election no petition no bra nani abre no sacrifice de ne mre na daje na ho de ne bibia ne nimu de pre ama MPP amayoko no na ebinom ehihye manhwe baabi ema excuses asama ono so aka no no nti de betoto ura la kudwo chemate de no ho na fi ahwe CDC etie na fi almighty LGBTQ+ bill ko na hye bedwamu an na de betu beka se de manyina akose de se ye kor me eme de manka na meboa eme de pa se yetumetu sa na mo no na mampeni da be no de ne shabe hyase ani e pani we de mampeni we de pani tamu express kpakpakpan ne ye ko e ba bi nya fi na delay bia bebom open na aye ya me de no bebro na how they assign sense ye ni abre ye mfa ni agrokra na ya hwe na fe asemba ko bi akoso na se be ye disi e ka ho asem kakra wo mu a de aduane man kwada wo mu di osuku ye food suppliers ya ye si yentu o mu kai wo ma pekete wo bafa stock ho na ese wo musika yentu ama wo mu na bi wo he ma ache wona bo chairman wo he be ma wache ahode na wode kwase nofo no fa sa ahode na kanya bibi na musa magic be mra wate ha enti eno se bedi unkom ne ahwe individual bondholders omo se aban disappoint wo mo amo yi omo ne aban esan ye no aban ne bo hye so enti ochina omo be seminar bi after that Tuesday omo ko back to finance ministry omo ko pick uti we nyina na oil company de 3 billion kwa na nipa kuma bi edi a enye ya yaw
ja
bia boko
esutiase na so
adom na bi na kan sa na odi ma me fantwa wo fian so fidua ya nkwantanti sa wo tra enfensi wo tra mokpa na ko enfensi a kwa bi da unifa so ye fra kro no bredi Gana yenye serious. Ko hwe galamsey ekoso wo ho. You dare not go there. Utra mokpa, ukosunya no road mokpa. Enfensi. Ekwane de me faso. Futuru kwan. Ko ne din di bredi. Ko honde ko hwe. You dare not go there. Mreti no kokretu so mo bia ngura ho. Omo tu galamsey. Aye hifo na shechire. Aye hifo. Won akokodu omanya. You dare not go there. Yaw.
Ja. Samno be to da kan na ya bibi.
Ya yaw, ya. Esan sai sane a oman no I say ye show man na gu na yakoye baby. Ya. Ya hwe Kwabena Nkrumah Ministerial.
Ja.
Say dey sikoye.
Okay. Me start no me cha ahwefo.
So if can even start with Kwabena Nkrumah dey and I say
Kwabena Nkrumah come on no wa
ye be kan yin na ye betumi start with kakra me kan ye e fa sa galamsey mutu man peni say ye tu galamsey ase but nothing shows say ye tu galamsey nothing until Professor Kwabena report about report no me ye nyagide bi sense mo kan ye no kore me ye nyagide se do kan ye no kore the sense say ye no kore kan se hu bibi yaw eno na fe wo mo edi nuane command kwada wo school free senior high very good policy obi akopa bi se on bank na say this kano this na wentumi entua ma no o madane akafo mutumi na fie tontontoto magapade court tata wo mo akafo tata wo mutumi na fie bi nya BP bi nya stroke bi mo collapse niam ahodo bebre na ye da toto individual bondholders nso mo so nsem o mo kekan a essence aban disappoint ya wo mutumi tie yeah.
Ja. Mr. Senior Mekan, no, Kwabena Nkrumah memorial no on the 4th of July. And I call power and me assure say obia Google and NCCA say biggest African personalities of all time. Abibre Muma or Masum Yase, no, their contribution to the world. Sure. Ebia obia one way out the bedi Kwabena Nkrumah kan ebia Nelson Mandela. And no cry no. It's a lot of debate. And you can understand say ebia people will put Mandela in front of Kwabena Nkrumah for different reasons. But maybe yes our listener, there is no African or no person of African descent. And I be blame ni bia ni ho me den beto Kwabena Nkrumah echi. And Kwabena Nkrumah enim. I think that Kwabena Nkrumah is the greatest African of all time. All time. Now, say ye jitum say Kwabena Nkrumah the greatest personality in my humble view. Africa has been blessed with. Obagana crowd there maybe the next person you can add is maybe Ira Kofi Annan. And then great other Ghanaian personalities. But in the order, say Nyama Omayama Wiase and their contribution to Ghana, I don't think that is in doubt. Now, the memorial. No, I also want to acknowledge the project architect, a 29-year-old man, or draw the new refurbishment. I think I hear his name is Bethel Kofi Manfi. I want to acknowledge him and say, or chere mabunu what is possible. Or chere mabunu se sebi or minor send ampenyufo bejani biano nchirima ujama nchirima almost ye be and I want to specially acknowledge the project architect who Ayakache is a 29-year-old man 29-year-old man who do the new plans and the new design. Of course, me assure that man for be break home. Now, the mechanic say but the Mibusa says so Kwame Nkrumah, and I waver into very controversial things. Into Kwame Nkrumah, have we honored him enough? And my answer is absolutely not. Completely not. Absolutely not. International say Mr. Tika say Kwame Nkrumah is perhaps the greatest personality of all time in Africa. So unyaji nutuma. The question is me kaise me wo SS St. James na no kon na me Latin teacher or there was one favorite quote bia e ka me team me Latin na no pe na ka me team. Or say quam bonum pro patria mori. How good and lovely it is to die for your fatherland. Roma asetena ne Roma chichiri ye nyina no na bosi nyina ne se na Roma soldier for eye omo de se omo bewu ama Rome na eye omo de se ye beku no anase obde ne ho beto ama Rome ye yo nti de ntia if you say na Rome chichiri no the honor of sacrifice was a key part. So a soldier near obde ne ho beto no wu ama Rome no he was honored in a special place. Indian Benjivoka say any society who does not revere his heroes probably is not worth dying for. Say Benjivo omudo musi who see wo eba for ye more minor say ya nyakwa bi to honor them duly. We don't create the right heroes. And I say sebi ye nyim Benjivo Nkrumah ni omo be nyina be he omo ye. Why am I saying we don't honor Kwame Nkrumah enough? And I have a lot of things, but I mean started. Many penny pa bi edin komo the day na ye memorial no. And penny pa and he said in jest say Ghana ya nye nyina afi Kwame Nkrumah. Na eja to bas na mza say oh na eja adentia. No si oh ye tu no. Say na si ye ne basa no ni sunsun enya nkoda ye. Inti ni sunsum na ehunum na ye ni sunsum da so butu o man so in a way yenya ye ho ento ye eja o ba o man mu ha airport which is your most significant entry point your friend is say kotuka ye hwan kotuka
sere ni a oka omomutu Kwame Nkrumah gu ye no
inti that's why I say I'm going to waver into very controversial things. Why is the greatest personalities antithesis obia otu nuguye the emblem of our entry point? But statisa ubiye and said you go back to the foundation of our political history, which is the basis of our distraction even in modern day time. UP, Kwame Nkrumah, the variations of Dankwa tradition. Kwame Nkrumah yetu na yashini books. This book I've collected all of Kwame Nkrumah's book, all. A few of them, manya wo krom ha. Sebi obi adaroma maka ne ho asema ofri abro enokra no. Osi okope wo pawn shops and onya the full collection. Even Kwame Nkrumah books, yetu ni yeshe no. The personality and the mindset of Kwame Nkrumah besi ene. This was his thesis in 1963, Africa Must Unite. This is agenda 2063, 100 years, that is the vision of AU, say. AU Nyinano, Nichimupo is 100 years behind Kwame Nkrumah. 100 years behind Kwame Nkrumah. So if you begin to engage, Ebani say, Ena, Nyankopon che adiewe, yeye ni se yeye ni. Not besi ene, even in honor of him, this memorabilia, which is in the right direction, but I don't think it's good enough. In the right direction, but not good enough. Into Ushia, the question is, the first thing I say is that his literature must be brought back to mainstream. Nipa no na dream po and the church. Kwame Nkrumah is more than the person. No see dream, which institutionally over time, if me call law school. Say unyo bia already broadly I want to hear you demonize Kwame Nkrumah for his PDA. You demonize him because of all the controversies about he was loved and he became a monarchy and a dictator and Debi ameka say yentu ya boase pa ni embusa say Dainty, no, yeah, I know said there were errors. No one can sit here and say there were no errors of his act. There were some errors. But in the totality of his thinking, he is one of the few. And I say, Nkrumah, Maku Bia, Ghana, I was say, Yehunu say, oh yeah, we would say he's an emblem of our heroes. Yen and I am paying for no, Odikain. We've tried to mark his history by adding him to Founders Day and we've taken the basis commemorative holiday July, which is the base of our republic. Yanya Founders Day. All of these political moves have very significant foundation to the history. The history of who Kwame Nkrumah contended with, the histories of the powers that were before Kwame Nkrumah, the histories of the thinking that Afanunimi and war. I'm not doing MPP. I've never done that. The point I'm making is that answer Niabono who say books na yeshe or Kwame Nkrumah, and that's I'm speaking in order of Yama Yemfankaino. Kwame Nkrumah must be read again and read thoroughly. Kwame Nkrumah must not be positioned in the light of Omo to me to retell the history in the way they want it.
Okase a year no bi mo kase Kwame Nkrumah ni ye bi oye ubo ni din kura na ebinom ebuafu akame eso ma hunu ayese Kwame Nkrumah na mutu bi otu ye ka ho bi na ama Ghana ye no bebi ayese ye duro okukuru ye sika ebinom kura so wakaso okukuru ye sika ekokoma Guineafo ene aman ahodo bi ankasa sika na okoja wo Ghana ha aka betumi enema ba ko bi no miensa bi ena onukure ya na obi a wo oppose ni bia no na wachew na otetew ene ahodo bebre nti zo nipa otesa no se ye ka se ye ka na samu a ense se ye hoahoa ne bebre se de bia ye hoahoa ne
Agya,
yes,
my response to those people ye enema mienu. Every party now is parading African Free Trade Continental Agreement. Is the biggest thing we've ever done in the history of Africa. And the growth of Africa is tied to Africa Free Trade. It took us 50. Why is the headquarters in Ghana? Yera Mills 2013 ne table here. Africa in Nigeria say yam fan 3 points Ghana. Didn't 3 points Ghana because it is a foundation thesis of Kwame Nkrumah's Africa Must Unite. Tabled in 1963. 50 years after, ye jitum say, okay, afa yenka ye humum. Na ye yendiga because Africa no, over Togo landmass, over Ghana landmass, over Cote d'Ivoire landmass. Weka French, weka English, weka French. There was a whole architecture and again controversial things to divide Africa by Europeans who had never stepped foot on Africa. They partitioned it in the Berlin Conference and engineered colonialism. The last book, I am told, that led to all the Omuye say brand down. It was neocolonialism, the last stage of the imperialist state. Kwame Nkrumah say independence was the first step. Independence was not the last step. It was the first step. It was the first step to owning your destiny and owning your destiny and your economy, your economics, and your social life. Senya ochichere woman ni senya udi uja and the basis of politics. Into politics no is a foundation for you praise China as I say, but China was demonized some few years ago. The politics of China is very different. I don't support Kwame Nkrumah's politics in entirety. That's why I said my response to Omo Mbeka said we shouldn't glorify him too much. My response is in one part. The basis of the biggest visions on African continent, Kwame Nkrumah sisi.
yeah.
They are talking me even the politics now. You see, Obiye Bibia ni acheno no. Tell me about how many attempts were on his life. Tell me about the attempts. We know of the popular one in Kulungugu, where his bodyguard died in the process. How many? Why haven't the attempts on his life, but we are glad to talk about PDA. How many people tried to kill him? Then I know why. Because Ghanaians loved him because he was a person of the masses. The basis of even Ghanaian economy, basically, electricity, industry, everything goes back to Kwame Nkrumah. And baby because oh abafuni jai diska bebre and senior kai or diska na ma for. The point is Agya, so the place of Ghana is revered in African state.
Okay.
That place of reverence no Kwame Nkrumah sweat. Kwame Nkrumah nimdie, Kwame Nkrumah moja no digu ho for Ghana to be revered like that. And AU head office and before Mako say Kwame Nkrumah statue KCSC AU. And even when they were erecting the statue, there was a big debate about One Haile Selassie, Ethiopian, who I know many people in Ghana may revere him more than Kwame Nkrumah. Big debate as to two personalities. No, why statue near FNC AU building and him. Oko na Kwame Nkrumah statue. NAC AU. Ewo Ethiopia. The American say, ye hunu ni say Kwame Nkrumah nkomo no. Ansa na yebedi Agya kosi ase. Na ye hunu ni say Kwame Nkrumah was maybe one of the few African personalities who take the character of messianic characters. Omo kamia koye say omo ajenkwa personalities be about them. And those messianic characters are very controversial through time. Even Yesu Besi and the controversies around him is not in doubt. But Ninginano is what comes together to make them who they are. The point about Kwame Nkrumah, who he is, and all of that, in now, even if you take the tourism effect out, I've seen people who are Omabagana, Yadomako Mausoleum ho, Omausu Omuti. I've even heard conversations say, hey, this was instigated by some visit, Benyifobi by Momania and Sosenia Nesi, no, into the demand a World Bank, a day fund in the buying.
We cry a World Bank and the same is Tanzania.
But Agya Nkrumah so amount near 3.5 million. You know, him there 3.5 million. Yasen Nkrumah. You him there 3.5 million dollars. You there Nkrumah. Engineer di hun komoni nyina 3.5 million dollars.
Okay.
In the order of project Nkrumah no 3.5 million dollars is a project back. In the order of project 3.5 million a project back. But the output of it, I've listened to the architect who says Obia or yeah Juma or project Nisubia Obia from contractor to designers Obia e Ghana ni Obia sebi omanfofo ni ba kokra nka. Everybody on that project was a Ghanaian. Mr. Sulu said in all the light of all the things that Bemaya know.
Okay.
Kwame Nkrumah Memorial no is bringing back the conversation of Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
And taking his rightful place. And na yehunu ni subai na yehunu ni nimdie ni yehunu die nti oye niema na oye na. It would inform the new African. It would inform the new Ghanaian. Inti sagalam say nesa niema no. People will now aspire to different things. Die nti ana na ntwere ye edi ninkan bebrani say no ojitum say oman ni chechire no ya manimdie ani ye kan a ya hwe ya na anye yi because we need to change the mindset. Inti I think that we yenyina I also yehunu ni say it's good say we're having a Kwame Nkrumah conversation again. I also say this ankomoni ye pa ni yehunu ni say we should create new heroes.
Okay. People,
as I said, who are prepared to put down their lives because a state, as I said, is built on the sacrifice of people. And as the Romans said, quam bonum pro patria mori.
Okay.
Until it is good to die for your fatherland, there is no fatherland.
You know, kind of Latin, what's it say?
Quam bonum pro patria
mori. So what? Aha. What can I say?
Agya.
You can say me. I say architect, you know. Or 29 years. Or you Ghana ni. 1 year you joining in a Ghana for a World Bank. And it is kind of buy $3.5 million. It's a Daniel CAV. With the mammy a bit controversial. Yet the two national category one. Anya no discuss it. May was some for no. The tutu ho a ono se Ghana ni na hwe architecture design no nko a sika yitu ya even though that shaka to the aneso na hwe we ne the design ne dwuma mu ye ni nyina bibia kokoduru to Kwame Nkrumah kan na esi ono kan na me fe no ni nyina kodu $3.5 million e won be de fa mu keke ohun se ya se Kwame Nkrumah ye esese ye pagya no bro se de ye pagya no yes mo tradition no aye tradition a ebetuma aka se omuka Kwame Nkrumah hye pa awo dem ahodo bebere na mo tradition kure ya nso na be sa renovation no ebinum se mo ye dia cover ebia wo mususu se otan botan Kwame Nkrumah no we bibia mo ye dia cover ene bibia tetete sa ma mi ti nso adwen kire wo Kwame Nkrumah mausoleum mi ene ho samsamu
Agya Kwabena and the one because I'm watching.
Did you also?
I'm a chairman penny for my uncle.
Who were from for better TV and I uncle.
And one
uncle. Now, I say, as some way I discusses this here, I don't think it's funny. It's not funny at all. The entire maker say, many are your casano. Let me say, I can't know my baby. Nanka, we expect say. Ebi anko behu since 1960s eba na ebi ana ohu but bibia no wo mashase say ya anya 20 years ago enu nche say this time around we can't do it ntini ye hu sisi ye a ade fefefe na ye hu no so we mu na ye ka 3.5 million na ye so just a peanut somehow and you know ebi ade no enimu a anya sanity ade ne kese e na che ne bo ni yehu ho sisi ya ma Kwame Nkrumah okwa no oka books bi ase I don't know say many ya we are ready fit Tuesday kono you can go there obetime hu say omukuso omo hihye Kwame Nkrumah no ma bia the books ni no ma bi ni nyina eguso a
so mo say omo hye no omo hye ne ma me ka Kwame Nkrumah me papa na o Kwame Nkrumah ni ti omo de silver and a year ni ti half say bronze no de half say sa dem papa no ti ye tata papa sa ama papa yi e de ko hye ba bia for so many years and so no UDP enti wo kura na ho Kwame Nkrumah ho bibi kura no wo kura nya wo a na ye tata ho eno so e
initially there ni esi ya sa no man nya sisi ya ye nyina ye hu se on se book yi nyina Kwame Nkrumah
yeah
sa no man there e wo ho se e hye ye sa anhye no those things are coming back menua se wo hwe ni me ko hu wo ho no a na ase Ghana udu amanone okotu kwa no ko bia na ye bo bi ni ye ka se Kwame Nkrumah oni omo bo Kwame Nkrumah di wi a na so ma start footballers no ma bo Abedi Pele Asamoah Gyan no ma bo ba ko bi bia ka omo mo politician bi adi bi omo nti maybe me so be say but you don't know any politician names in Ghana also politicians are politicians somehow Kwame Nkrumah ngofo an shede hu ni say oye politician because ngofo hu ni say Africa nyina no wafa abone bo say odu Burkina ye obabi edi ato no omo main street Kwame Nkrumah street omo hu Kwame Nkrumah say oyobia Ethiopia o kosi na working obi a oremu a obehu say osi ho adentina nkoma mfa omo mampanimfo no bi ensi ho nti Ghana de yenye wono no sesi ya ka sei ni omampani ana aban we ebo ne homodin se obeye nyina no semfumso bi bai embe atwam na nkofo fi se enu nti ensese wo ya mimi de me hu ni se aban no obeso se obehwe Ghana na wodi ni se si ne bo make sure se eni papa bia Ghana hia no obeye say ye kasa na du bebe no Jacob we example bi say the National Cathedral ni we no na just say yen compare prices somehow say eno ni bo over something over 100 and something million and we are 3.5 a tribia ye ne hubo ha sabi producer o ko chance na o trust tire o be you the o trust akola and so ni bo na esonko nti ne ye hunuma ye magana fo hu se ebia ehu hia e ya de papa ene ya ye se yen as a critical issue se sia ye te enoma bi anka ye nya ya anka bi aban di ka o se ne menua ya we ka books ya asem yi ne bia wonim se saa no ma ni nyina be ba ho na wo ka se anka ye mpe saa no ma ni nyina ne ye mfa nhye ho na obi kwa a ope Kwame Nkrumah books a wo tro ni nsem bi o ka ye sabi producer bablo a ye kan yekura no obi antro but ni nsem o ka ye no ye tro no wom Yesu empo ye ka no ho asem na se ne tebia ye nipa yi de menua ya na hinnie kakra ya wodi ne wo eyi Nkrumah wo yi afani afa sabi edu da omo tiase a enye ni nsem nya no omo gitum but edu baby a obi ni wo be ya adwen obi ni wo nya adwen na ba ni saa eno no nche se ya atamfo na meti obi se yi ken Japan akọ hagi yewura ese edu nkatia na wo o katia ye nya ye tie che ni se sorry a na ye ku ofie won hwe ekwan ya fa so sa nipa mienu no omo hagi omo but politics there they be America say no na ebe mo man na ye a ese say e make sure say yen some aye kan any no man kitinkiti bia ye be ye bia no it goes towards the goodness of the country because yan konisa na we say ye we koye we enye we ye we eye how many years ni Kwame Nkrumah owu how many presidents no mabaso but e bia the oba first second third fourth bibia say nsi enu ni nche say omo no ma anye bibi ebia in their plan no mpese omo ye but antimi MP say this time around we apie na ye nyina ye hu say ade we efe udu ho ne ka na esi ho no ni eno mo bi o ma ye ka no ya polish ni kama uwura edan bi ni mo uwura ho a status bi eno mo bi egugu ho me dimi hu say etie na wo ka no efa ye eyi no we ka say me hu bibi sa o say ye no ade a mintimi nchire but ebia me kwa mesan hwe ni eno mo bi nanka ye nimu say fa Kwame Nkrumah ho no ena udu ho a obehu it means say Ghana for ya boy hu say onipa odikan say Ghana mampani nanka wo pese ye kan Africa nyina akura bom ni ye no state of United States of Africa ye nyina enne ye boni di ufa ha di state asiwa ukwa manane ni ye boni di utra ha ni ye kanfo no utra ni ye say uka but ye no ma sabi producer ya mehu no na ya mfa ye sanka no ni ya beti na asem no ni ye ka no ye ni ye te it's about history it is a me kan book bia na me ti ne hu ensemboni bi wo ho a I will make sure say me read the book no ba ko mienu miensa na ma hwe say ebetimi aboa me say ni e book we ka no e no kure e che ni we ka but history there ebia no obetimi yi afi mama na yi
ebi ne mo kure ka bibi say Kwame Nkrumah legacy ne du ba bi a ye fanyansa kwan bi so ne ye pese ye pepa bi di free ho esanse bra de dwuma de ekoso kra no CPP as a political party wasn't invited but chairperson no and they invited no enti adentina ya invite the party no na mo no the chairperson even the chairperson no say party member no ebi no so the room say aso wahu ye pese ye yi Kwame Nkrumah legacy the party no kura di free mu enti ye sheda invite the party no chairperson ko a na ne ba na ebi no ka we no nyina so
bi ko letter na o mo come chairman no mo invite o mo invite party ne ka
okay
the o mo ni say chairman no na ebia no office say ono nko na eso obai oni na chairman of the party Kwame Nkrumah party CPP at that moment no oba in fact metie minua ba Jantua metie
nana ya Jantua so ni general secretary no run the party no enti na denti no no run the party no oye general secretary no then san kalete as a politician
ebia na denti amaka say ebia na so ko office na ni san kalete no ni chairman san kalete no eni eba Jantua di ya o kakra e wo no ma ya wo kan ya say aban no ye BBC o de be nya sika o de be pesika ye mfa ni say IGF say aban ni ye nkrofo ko ha e be ji o musika nkaka say IGF na ya no wo dinizesi na wo kan ya as a party no wasn't invited na chairman they invite no chairman you invite no a political party no the chairman you invite no e won dem person me call bibiri e ja compare dey me ni gie me enne e dey ya meti asisi yi me ti wa Kwame Nkrumah books ni no ma ye kan nyina no e me ni gie wo mu ni say enne no so wo come museum wo kɔ no ho no mu na wo benya a lot of books no bi no abobɔ so opa obetima tena ho no wakenkan opa enoma na ye fi say ye tu agu no enoma na ye tu agu ni nyina no enne ebetimi asa epie biom enti Ghana for any Africa ewiasa for na nyina no eye ni gie kese ma yen say ye kura ye hu saa no ma ye a esisi ho udu wa hu obi a pictures ho hu obi a bibia ho enoma na e ho no architect na o ye enwa no eda na o mo interview ni we me kura na me bisa na asem be say na at the age now 29 years now odi years enoma we nyina no em dey say we can say sa asem no kan bisa me say emrofo bi na best supervise ya na say omo ankasa o say in fact sa na ya na nkofo ka kire but today mo ni dey omo ni say aduma no omo na omaye bibia from the scratch omo na omaye bibia sa no me na ye ni gisem say ye wono me bia bitimi aye bitimi ampagya Ghana akonanim essence ekura no a ye beye ye wura Kofi Anan ye de be na onye ma Africa ukọ Kenya sisi ya na odu Kenya na wo ye Ghana ni a edin ba ko ye de toto ho ni Kofi Anan esan say onu na otimi kan ombo mu e ma Kenya e be ye Kenya inti Ghana for there somehow onyankopon sia ye nkwan bebre so a ye mum as a Ghanaians na du ba bi a ne ye toto sa no manase inti de Ghana ban eni Ghana for samre a ye hu ni ne ya ye nyina no mo ma nya nyintum na mum bibi wo ha ya se ye de ka ho a ye mfa ka ho ade bi wo na ye se ye film a ye yi film enoma wodo bebre e beba apart from ne ye hu isan say yewura ana ye mampani baby a omuwu a ye si omu yi ye omu fa say Asumdue Park a e wo ho sisi yi e ho sisi ni e ho ndwuma e bedi ni sa no mani nya no nkaka aban bi beba obeye bi aban bi so beko aban bi so beba obeye bi nti ya ko me de anope asem kaka me kan fa sa dwumade hu ni se aban no ote so no wa ya de wa hye Ghana fo na onyam wa hye wiase nyina na onyam wa ma obi ahu se saa na yewie mfi Kwame Nkrumah se ne ya na nkofo kano no me da wase
Ben obi se ade a ye kame ha se aye hwehwe animu esan se osagefo nankasa ebra ote ase no okwan ye de ne fa so no enye kwampa ye se bra na oni Ghana mpo ana ne ho dodo no na opese wosoma nipa bi ba ye se o metete haba bi mpo mre no na onye dudu na onom na ho beto no no enokra ya mankrofo na tete haba na mfa nko ye tan no achiri na to the level say ahaban po di be no madu obeye kra na no krampo ye sorry ti ai
aba be di no
na ansa kra ansa na obeye letter na ye de ma ye di vati ye no misra na mo de ato we no so ma me na yahwe na yahwe say who was he addressed to say why na ye invite no say womra dwumedi na se eno se asema ehun hia se ka so enti would you say ya enough to show say Kwame Nkrumah ni so ade hu ebe ye dwumani esa ne ntia bibisa sa ne say penny some more kan years back ye beka say Kwame Nkrumah abonie etwe mu time Kwame Nkrumah abonie ye beka bibi no so kire so no so ni ye bi e ka hu bi enti na ne ma nkose de sei siko no eni da na si wo no ne de ya dos wo fi ya time no so sa enti ma me ma so ma be nsia bi taw na ye nko
Jacob Mamdasi anapa mi chia wa chefo na eja me papa His Excellency Sampiare weke se wa fa ba me de me papa nti so to say eja o hin ban den papa tiase But as anopai Kwabena Nkrumah semi ayeken. Senior Yaudi kan no. Ewiase nyina okọ be na kasa ofri Ghana. Edin a yedi kan bo Kwabena Nkrumah. The second name omutumi bo pa Jerry John Rawlings. Omokai Rawlings pa because of your democracy yedi ko mu ni Kwabena Nkrumah de waye. Kofi Annan eso ni nemu. Na I'm say asem no yaw aka expert bi okay so na aka baby mefa another part me dear a see on the 4th of July no ade ba come hu wo mu pa eye sunsumade sunsumade said Nkrumah wu ye no ye ko sie no nkrofo Rollins na different nkrofo eba Accra yɛtra yɛsi o Akufo-Addo papa mu se eneku anase 2 Nkrumah but they see on the 4th no spiritually no me fi se bia bibi kese ekoso one Akufo-Addo ne yɛsi ne papa mu enetu Kwabena Nkrumah no was there so Akufo-Addo was representing his family the papa mu the Dapa Buzia when I didn't free Nkrofo ba Accra Rawlings, Senator Rawlings was there. What I said, why was some Kwabena Nkrumah, Samia Nkrumah was there. Then some Nkrumah buy then or the J Fahundi Ede Ma Ghana, then party or Swade Koye, which is the CPP, the chairman was there. It told to me, she said, a course no, me person me politics to change, na me share bibi. The course no, you say, ya obi. And then everybody was represented. Interquarity say bia as a share tourism bibino, but asunje meeting be ekoso. And na me de kakra was ade ye Samia statement or kind, Samia sema or kind. Say onu de ye ne de. And say asem wo nyina ekoso no. Ye anyi abusuano enfrimu. I mean, that's a statement. Say, you need a Bushano and free. Now, I am there. 2. I am not cry. Say, park here, you innovative. The Sika, ebe bread or mine. President Akufo-Addo say, first thing, 90 million. But he said, 900. But Jim said, with this one, he better come 1 million. Yeah. Now, why we here amount for a born abasui? Yenim say yes, politics kakra wom. Yenim say obi obeye bibia no or the interest, we know where it's coming from. I won't enter into so many things, but kakra person me catch me de adisem le to the abandon say makoya nzimeni de o ka Kwabena Nkrumah say I'll be always biased. I'm an Nkrumah bias. Makoya nzimeni de. Yes reno say ampa say also odon Nkrumah. Say ampa say also yes tourism between boost your mind akode anima me say on train ani enko Nkrofo on train ani enko Nkrofo because as a matter of fact o ko Nkrofo la e ho na be hu baby a Kwabena Nkrumah efie ya wo no tu mu o ko Nkrofo be hu ensio na yesi no ye ne kankan nya me no it is in Nkrofo o ko Nkrofo a baby yesi o na ne mame twa ensio all these things are in Nkrofo. It may say, sir, Kwabena Nkrumah Muslim Kakrana Yaya won Nkrofo. Sir 3.5 billion. And can so mama ni kakra also come Nkrofo. Ne could develop Nkrofo there. Because at this ye crampona, oko a probity say Cote d'Ivoire. Tourist be bring Cote d'Ivoire. Ambassion you may be bree. Say enzima ye tourism site ye di bobo ye kakra friends Izulezo. Izulezo ma iska kakra Izulezo free a Kwabena Nkrumah Muslim kakra share Nkrofo yi ye Apollonia Fort ewo ho yi eno na Izulezo store na ye ka semia insio asa Izulezo yi ti se me no kan insio atokesi asa Izulezo itino se ye se de ni share tourism ye di ni ka se ye bo Kwabena Nkrumah ba so ye Kwabena Nkrumah de akoma so a the first place I can see ye di ni share way is bigger for the nation, but in Nkrofo so
baby or free na
baby o free
baby a wo
in Nkrofo because na do buy chebi ko hwese no mo chebi ko hwese no mo sesi ho Yes, you to Nkrumah person say obia ha no. But at least say or say or do Nkrumah say or say or per se or yet tourism ama ye nyina ye ho here ama yeska we should go to because Nkrumah dey ebe Nkrumah from Nkrumah ebe another nation which is Cote d'Ivoire. Whereas anti tourists and come free nyina betu kwa aba akra no akabema sa
area hono say
enye sika.
Okay.
Well, when team the can person mekan and then two me di chat to cry person me bo sa young man no abaso architect no. You see say and you still come back to Kwame Nkrumah. Or say if the black man is given an opportunity, the black man will prove to the world that there's a new African in the world. May the first aspect Abeka say if the young people of this nation have given the opportunity to express their talent, to show some bit maybe beer, and Kabechka say yes, that's the youthful, youth of more Ghana. No, I mean, on the rising, you give them the opportunity. Saturday we have one young guy opportunity. You've lifted him up. What I say, and so much young guys in the opportunity now, you will lift all of us up, and then on my beer or man in the opportunity muko some man no any high no kata, and then finally. Is that Kwabena?
Yes.
What we say? Come and come back Kasebi or say, Kanya na wasosi wono. There is no water that can extinguish that fire that he has lit. That I was see one. What we say, Ghana said you can say on a hero send the president catch some time ago. And Quebec because what we say in Nkrumah, yeah, very final. Yes, so you say, but yeah, kwa asaba be you so come and Nkrumah in our era of crisis, economic crisis. Why am I saying this? Say you won't say no here to get money for the state. Into the you see your own nipa yen say oh no onye or ye say ye chirinu ye tunu ya ko say ya kwa ye ho atire no ye hu say oh at least we will be a di kese e wo wiase say ye di eye bibia ye benya so faso ene ne Kwame Nkrumah ba ye nzimafo die ye say at least yeah, then I say, at least what you aye bibi kakra say, ejama ba enso wa ombra enzima ombra Nkrofo because yes you hear development ewo no I can't person me kan no
man pani say wate ni nyina na ebra na ye kasa me kan semi e de fa nkrata ye twere e de ko invite ye na manfo say krata no we krata no pacho ye de to so na ya hwese di sitie enti we pa chom fa to sa ha krata no eneda TV no so hwe ni ye pa o say Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture na o say the chairman Convention People's Party the letter was directed or written to the chairman CPP or say Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture official opening of the redeveloped Kwame Nkrumah Museum Park letter of invitation addressed to Chairman CPP Accra. Now let us say His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of Republic of Ghana, will officially open the redeveloped and modernized Kwame Nkrumah Museum Park at 10:30 a.m. Tuesday, July 4th, 2023. The park, which has been fitted with enhanced features, including the expanded museum, presidential library, refurbished museum, a mini amphitheater, a restaurant, a audio-visual fountain, a gift shop, among others, is expected to raise visitors' standard, promote nightlife, and improve overall tourism in Ghana. The ministry is therefore pleased to invite you as a special guest to grace the ceremony. We thank you for your usual cooperation. Yours faithfully, John Yao Agbeko, Chief Director for the Minister. Inti Nkrata omo tre ediko invite they call Kwabena Nkrumah party, it was addressed to the chairperson. But you see him say, Your Excellency, party be a baby a general secretary. And they sinister so now we minim say be omu so different means from there be among who and say chairperson na ono no betumi aye idea minim there Your Excellency mami ti wo so Kwabena Nkrumah de ne resolution ne ho samsami abakosam kakra
me administrative problem.
Well, okay.
Because usually more in the company be head and address letter be to the director, if you're managing director, be a company secretary. But it's the content, not who and who are to be invited. Listening to you, they were mentioning you. So it means that they were targeting the CPP chairperson as a unit and not a party. So that is not an issue. Agya, sir, Ubi kunyimpa she nwuram na sa watch na police fu ba hwana oyene ko akachire na wuzi fu ni bia obi ekobi a she nwuram ina watch na wokurum da nyimpa na owu wokurum emena mukun police fu ba nyam na wachire ofa na makachire bebe fu ni da ahwana wokum Nkrumah wo otu Nkrumah woye mo wotu Nkrumah. Do you see the irony of history? 50th anniversary of Ghana, it was under MPP. 60th anniversary under MPP. And Nkrumah now. Chidema mo mbere kede yanguchiri yeni Nkrumah. When I was a small boy as a young pioneer, I learned something there. Nkrumah never dies. Nkrumah never dies. At that time when you had bia physically, obiale into muntu eturu mbon nadi. Now, no, we how many years in? How many years in? Has his name died?
No, I feel concerned. Sorry. Said you say we account the next. I sorry more.
I detest the hypocrisy of some leaders. It's on record that Nana Akufo-Addo, he avowed Nkrumahist.
Young pioneer. And a student of the Kwabena Nkrumah Ideological Institute. So tena ho ne se wo ya Nkrumah mo ne nananom de yene ya oyene de. The spiritual aspect of it in there, we have turned to remove the curse of Sajifu into order to handle. Some people said it sometime there. Say yan hwene yan Kwabena Nkrumah yan kapa ne tewa omani onyi da. So I agree with my son there. Some spiritual conversation might have taken place. Agya Kwabena, eyimde Nana Akufo-Addo on the day of Utu Kwabena Nkrumah, okashane papa ne mpasa, because he was one of the people otherwise but as to how he had become so much of a danko bushia is ano or history, because at the time Nana papa na Nkrumah were UGCs, he was not with them. The story of how Bawumia has also become MPP is also strange.
Hey.
Because Bawumia na many papa nu nuanom when na
NDC.
He himself, Bisan, new school days no yabadi. And she said, what then when you know what say, Kwabena Nkrumah Roba, how do they feel? How do they feel? As a why you were away, could they have done otherwise? My baby. The pressure from the Pan-African movement. Yep. There, hey, you have erred as a country, you have erred in history. You have offended history. With a some no to come commando. Council. Preventive Detention Acting and the NLC also, you Protective Detention Act.
Decree.
Protective Detention Decree. In 1989, America also passed a similar law. So if you are a state criminal throwing bombs against your head of state, what is your other Maybe sometimes I also want to interview you.
So person to mamba na say a chime
somebody is again
a mambofo abofo kakraba only case ya Kwame Nkrumah e de bomb be shene fra wasim mo auto ma abofan ma me nanse no wo dan so man esu man check nanse no wo dan so man na etoto bomb dam e ko Togo e ka toto bomb na de be se ba wolesi na toto a what you why with that
so your man boy for I see a chill near the thing wo
nti those who have nothing to say against Kwame Nkrumah, they should not provoke us. Same character, same style. Kwame Nkrumah ya kankanyame, the same style. What they hunt other politicians. That's what they did against Kwame Nkrumah. Council, today as I speak, it is not only Kwame Nkrumah statue. No, see, AU building. There are two statues. One is Haile Selassie and Nkrumah. Against the protestation of the Ethiopians there, Haile Selassie, Kwame Nkrumah. Do you know who moved the motion against the one for them statue? Because war. Do you know who did it? Nana Akufo-Addo. He moved that motion, the one for them statue. Kwame Nkrumah. I'm against this double standards. Here in the Yesusawo, there I was about 7 years. No to Kwame Nkrumah. Na nature some there was this cartoonist, Homota and Ganata. The cartoons are what the bad about Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah no nyim papa or the wobonizin. Bam live your way, University of Ghana. In law, the books they one saying.
Even in war.
Even in war, you don't destroy books. You keep it in archives. Now we are replacing Kwame Nkrumah's history with LGBT knowledge.
Hey, how?
Yeah, today our books, textbooks, our cartoons, my former cartoons, and great Ophelia. I will not agent traffic. I'm a pensioner. You know, even cartoons are LGBT. A country that does not honor its heroes is not worth dying for. Aza waka na na Akufo-Addo mwaka ya do siwe. Honor no nyimo. Is come now? Founders Day, baby. We are going to start the cacophonous discussion about who founded the country.
Yes, 4th August.
Very cacophonous. Today, my young son sitting here has given you factual evidence as to who is the founder of this country. Google anywhere, read any textbook anywhere. And here they didn't on the World Bank say, hold on, Nkrumah is Nkrumah. You cannot add or subtract Nkrumah's name. So I garden will be okay, garden for being to do, but this garden is for Nkrumah. So that's where we are. I agree totally with my son there. Sabio, who works in the toilet to his house. You have created this for Kwame Nkrumah to attract people to the country. When they are filling their forms, I am arriving at Kotoka International Airport. Do you know why that place is called Kotoka International Airport? Do you know what? When they removed Kwame Nkrumah, Kotoka, Ankara, Afrifa, soldiers Wofi Ho, they came invading the Flagstaff House, and they indeed captured Kotoka, who was the head of state. No, what you know, Crow, airport car park no one anymore. That's why they killed Kotoka, and instantly Akufo-Addo offended. Afrifa said it should be airport should be named after him. Today, president says that he's against coup d'etat. So why is he glorifying the name Kotoka International Airport? Ghana International Airport to avoid all controversies. Yeah, you read Kwame Nkrumah International Airport.
But you need some common.
But the logic of it is that you have created a stream, but in Sunana why you think? All right. So those of us who say that we don't like coup d'etat with June 4th and 31st December, no, we should not then continue to glorify the Kotoka era. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It's come now.
Your Excellency.
Here, Kwame Nkrumah is not the Sikado. I have 2 cedis. The only currency now goes in the picture that do. 2 cedis. Where is the 2 cedis?
I had a coin.
Chama, where is the 2 cedis? Meanwhile, we have 6 or the so-called 6 big 6 on our currency. This so-called big 6. It's about time we told the story about who they are. These were the people. Kwame Nkrumah started my boycott in Azerbaijan. The British Front there was, let us arrest the leaders. They arrested the leaders, put them at Jamestown prison here. There and then they all wrote statements. I have copies of the statement saying that it was not their act. It was Kwame Nkrumah. Yes.
48.
48. They all denounced Kwame Nkrumah and said that route on the
Kwame Nkrumah.
So how do you then put their pictures on our current were a big 6?
Upward roundabout.
See, the big 6 on the day of declaration, who want pictures? Those who are on the steps of Kwame Nkrumah, don't you see them? If you are, in fact, glorifying them, what about my grandfather, Pa Grant? Yeah, Pa Grant, why are they?
Founder.
Pa Grant is the one, as he's a businessman, not betting a sore point. And he had a lot of money. Not started the law. Let me start galvanizing our African intellectuals. Let me put some on school and Kwejira. Don't find one number. Now, one Bob Wama, young fight against for the interests of African merchants, Ghanaian merchants. That was the basic core business. In fact, J.B. Dankwa was not near anywhere in the founding. He was a regional chairman of the UGC in the East, just regional chairman. But people want to now elevate some names to that of Kwame Nkrumah. It will not happen. Today, Osaje forced fight to give us Republican status. What are we doing with it?
Cancel it.
It just passed.
It's commemorated.
1st July.
Now, if you don't cherish the man, how do you do such a thing for him? I am against this hypocrisy.
Your Excellency, what kind of say na o patches say enya atwomade ne ye na say wo de benkum
mo osiwe as osiwan. It was not the dream of Akufo-Addo. Never. The diaspora, Ghana for I find them African Pan-Africanists all over the world. All over the world. Still believe that they must have a home. And their home cannot be Ethiopia. Their home cannot be South Africa. Chief, don't ever bring Kwame Nkrumah and Nelson Mandela together. They are two different worlds apart. And the nominations were being discussed by the BBC. Yeah. They put several names. Yeah. And Kwame Nkrumah had about 24,000 votes. Mandela came about 6,000 votes.
African of the millennium.
African of the millennium. Yeah. So this is the person that we have.
Yes,
countries Biara, when a product are all competitive advantage.
That's right.
I am telling you that this AIA will give us 10 times money, proper money, not a gold money laundered. 10 times money than all the resources that we have. Apart from that, the knowledge we will get from those who will be coming here is unparalleled. So if Nana Akufo-Addo thinks that he wants to now go back to cherish his lifetime mentor and hero, look at Nkrumah. Look at Nkrumah. When we did the Panafest, Nana Kwaminji of Asen Manson said, look, before all these slaves to Baba Cape Coast, no one don't back when we go on Asen Manson.